Imagine our childhood favorite Digimon game, Digimon World 3, looked like this with its original story and OST. How quickly would you want to play it? Bandai released the best Digimon game of all time over 20 years ago, and a hopefully simple remaster would make that game easily accessible to all gamers and improve the game significantly. Let's talk about why Digimon World 3 would make a great remaster and how the game will most improve with the remastered version. The recent success of monster-taming games such as Coromon and Monster Sanctuary that utilize pixel art as their primary art style shows that fans of the genre aren't looking for modern 3D or hyper-realistic graphics. Digimon World 3 Overworld was amazing in 2002, and with a little bit of enhancement or remastering, in 2023 it would still be a solid looking game. The battle graphics unfortunately leave a lot to be desired. In the beginning of the video we showed an enhanced version of Digimon World 3 through emulation, but let's show you how the battles really look on the original copy of the game. Not great, but as the emulation shows, it's still possible to update these graphics to be more than acceptable for modern games. We can point to the recently released port of Digimon World Next Order on Nintendo Switch as an example of what old Digimon World games could look like on modern hardware. Although Digimon World Next Order is not an exact remaster of Digimon World, it is a sequel to the game, takes a lot of the same environments and same mechanics and brings them into the modern world. And the same thing can be done for Digimon World 3. Currently, the only way to play Digimon World 3 is to have an original copy and a working original PlayStation, and that doesn't even take into account the cost of buying Digimon World 3 off of eBay or Mercari if you don't own a copy already. You can play an enhanced version of Digimon World 3 through emulation, but this might require you to spend 3 days on Reddit or GameFAQs trying to get your ROM working, and it also does not provide the quality of life updates that a remaster would provide. We also have the perfect platform to play Digimon World 3. As we think about Coromon, Monster Sanctuary, not to mention Digimon Sleuth, and the new port of Digimon World Next Order, we have the perfect platform to play Digimon World 3, which is the Nintendo Switch. When Digimon World 3 was originally released, it was a console video game, but we no longer need that added power to play this game successfully. With the portable Nintendo Switch now available, and the fact that the game won't be graphically demanding for the console, means we can play it on the go and enjoy it just how we play our other monster taming games and Digimon games. An added bonus is that the Switch is so popular that Digimon World 3 will probably sell pretty well, assuming they don't make it another $60 port of a 20-year-old game, but that would hopefully help with making Digimon more popular in the West and lead to more ports and Digimon games in total, which is a big, huge win for Digimon and monster taming fans. A Digimon World 3 remaster for Nintendo Switch would add to the ever-increasing library of Digimon games available on Switch, and maybe that will lead to Digimon Dawn and Dusk coming to the platform. While the charm of Digimon World 3 holds up today, and the overworld graphics would be a snug fit in the genre, there are a few gameplay mechanics that would tremendously benefit from a remaster. Digimon World 3 has the most amount of backtracking I've ever experienced in a video game ever. And remastering the game and only adding fast travel would almost be enough to make the remaster a success. There's even a sleepy Airdramon that you meet in the first city you travel to that could completely fix our fast travel problem. Also, the quests in Digimon World 3 can be confusing, to put it lightly. Very often you're not told what to do next, and without a guide, which I don't recommend you play without, you're left to scour the entire digital world for the next NPC to talk to, and the world is not small. Adding quest management, which is common in gaming today, would do wonders for this remaster. Now that I mention it, quest management might be more important than backtracking. You could add something as simple as a quest log that tells you what city to go to and what character to talk to once you get to that city. Even that small addition will make the game so much more manageable and enjoyable for all types of players. There's also an opportunity to speed up the battle animations and the game in general. We might be being hard on the PlayStation 1, but since we're talking about a remaster, why not hope for the best? You can speed up gameplay through emulation, and the increased speed helps the game feel more lively and like less of a drag when you're going through battles or grinding your Digimon for new Digi-evolutions. We also need a definitive version of Digimon World 3. There are currently 2 versions of the game, a North American version that does not include a post-game, and an EU version that has hours of additional gameplay, boss fights, and secret quests. A remaster gives all fans one definitive version of the game for us all to experience together. More specifically, in the NA and EU versions, certain items work slightly differently in-game, and in the EU version there's a post-game with legendary weapon quests. Overall, the versions are very similar, but it would be great to have a complete edition similar to Sleuth or definitive edition for the game. We can also add new features to the games with the remaster, and that's one major benefit of having remastered games. We're seeing that with the run feature in Digimon World Next Order, but the Metro Prime Remaster is getting rave reviews for enhancing an already amazing game and adding small features like locked on and improved first-person shooter controls. It's been over 20 years since Digimon World 3 first released, and we would love to see new Digimon added to the roster. In Digimon World 3, you can recruit all of the Digimon that are available via starter packs, and Vmon, of course, for some reason, and each recruitable Digimon has access to every available Digievolution in the game. Making new Digievolutions available, adding signature Digievolutions, completing evolution lines for Digimon like Bearmon, and a chance to recruit even more Digimon as you move throughout the game would bring this Digimon game up to speed with all the changes to the franchise in the last 20 years. So far, we've been talking about the bare necessities of a Digimon World 3 remaster, but that doesn't even take into account how much better the graphics can look for a remastered version of this game. Before we get to my final thoughts, I do want to share what I think a modern Digimon World 3 might look like. In terms of modern Digimon games, I would say that Digimon Cyber Sleuth and Digimon Hacker's Memory are the closest we have to a spiritual successor to Digimon World 3. I would be totally fine with a 2D HD remaster of Digimon World 3, but if we do see an implementation of modern graphics in Digimon games, I do think Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory would be the closest thing of what we might see for Digimon World 3 remaster with different graphics. Just please keep the charm and map from the original Digimon World 3 if we do get updated graphics. There's one key element of Digimon World 3 I haven't talked about that those of you who are fans of the game are probably wondering why I haven't, and it's the card game within Digimon World 3. I'm not a huge fan of the card game within the game, but I know a lot of fans really enjoy that game. It's a great opportunity to merge both the real life and in-game trading card games for the Digimon franchise, and I think it would be an opportunity that they don't want to miss out on if they do remaster this game. Digimon World 3 paved the way for Digimon Dusk and Dawn, and later Digimon Cyber Sleuth, one of the most successful and popular Digimon games of all time. Having definitive editions for Digimon World Next Order, Digimon Cyber Sleuth, and Digimon World 3, hopefully on a portable console, would be a huge win for Digimon fans. Let's hope the success of recent Digimon ports and the upcoming Digimon story games leads to even more Digimon games brought to modern consoles. That's all for now, and if you enjoyed Digimon and other monster taming content, leave a comment down below if you think we need a Digimon World 3 remake after watching this video. Hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Alright, bye everyone.